Hello, you amazing frogs, you! It is I, the frog LPGrodus himself, with this mushroom shirt. Yeah. So, I am here because I have a simple question for you guys. You who are watching that other screen here, sitting there, watching the screen. You, on the other side of the spectrum. What is a blind let's play to you? That's a discussion video we are having right here. Which is not a new series, it's just something that I mentioned in my monthly update of April. And then I thought to myself, I should make a video about that. Not that I can make many good points across, but I'm gonna try. So, I have a notepad here, or a sticky pad. If I put it on there, I'm not gonna see it, I'm gonna watch it. Although I should put it up here, because then I'm gonna be forced to watch into the camera. I don't do that. But I'm wasting time. Now, again, what is a blind let's play to you? If you search a blind let's play, you get the definition of blind. Or a blind run of a game is a game which you have never played before. Or a game you have never finished. And you know what? That is a very fair point. That is almost what I consider a blind let's play. Yes, indeedy. But then there also we have the purists. They are a very small number, but they exist. Those are the people that think you should have never played the game or never played the game series before. And what do you think about that? I'm gonna explain a bit more, because there's more. So you're not allowed, a purist blind run is you are not allowed to have ever played the game before. You're not allowed to have ever seen anything from the game before, because you're doing a run of a game you've never played. You're not even supposed to know if it's good or not, apparently. You're not supposed to know any of the characters before. So say that the characters are based on something else, like say a cartoon, then it's automatically not a blind run, because you know the character from before. You're also not allowed to know the story at any point. You're not supposed to know anything about the story. So there we have it. Now what do I consider a blind let's play? Or a blind run of a game? A blind run for me is you're allowed to have played a game or something from the series before, but it's best if you haven't played more than 25% of the game before. Now, of course, there will be games which I haven't played 25% of, which I still won't be putting the blind tag on. It really depends on the game itself. But I would always be clear if I played a game before in the series. And I will always let you know if I know the overall story, which in most cases I do not. There will be rare cases where the entire story has been spoiled to me before, but I either have forgotten most of it or didn't really pay attention to it, or there will be moments where I have watched a let's play. Now, if I watch a let's play, I'm less likely to put blind in the title. And if I played more than 24% and 25% of the game, I will also opt out of putting blind in the title, as it would be very weird, since it's a game you haven't finished. It's the definition of a blind let's play. It would be very weird if you have played up to the final boss and you haven't beaten the final boss, and then you put blind in the title. Kind of like me in Final Fantasy VIII. I have gotten up to the final boss, never beaten the final boss, because the final boss whoops the floor with me. Now, if I would end up let's playing Final Fantasy VIII, which I will eventually do, I guess, I will not put out blind in the let's play, or in the title, because to me, I wouldn't consider it blind, because I know what will happen throughout the game, more than 25%. Of course, if you watch a let's play of the game, you also have a idea of what's going to happen. It's no guarantee what will happen, but there's a high likeliness of you knowing what will happen. if you watch a Let's Play of the game. Of course, there's also a term amnesia blind runs, where you have forgotten most or all of what will happen. For example, if I were to play, let's say, Mega Man X4 is a game I haven't played before. Say that I played the game. Actually, that was a bad example. Say that I have played Mega Man X3 before. Say that I would play the game on my channel, and I put blind in the title, and I have forgotten what happens in the game. I've forgotten all the Mavericks, I've forgotten what's happened, I've forgotten the bad guys, I've forgotten the layout of the levels. Now that would be an amnesia blind run, or a semi-blind run. And that would be okay. Now to the purists out there, that wouldn't be a blind run, or not even a semi-blind. You know, even letting the viewers know that, oh, I've played a game before in this series. I may not even have finished it, but I have played it. For a purist, that automatically means you know all the characters, you know all the story bits, you know everything about the game. Which is not completely true. To me, that is not a blind run at all. What I'm talking about, what I mean is, to me, that is a blind run still. Because you have no idea what's coming up in the game. You might know the character beforehand, but you know, characters might do things that surprise you still. For example, characters that betray you. Sure, you know the character, you trust the character, but you don't expect the character to, you know, put a dagger straight in your back. So, unless of course you've seen the moment when the game does it. That of course will be a... Of course, that will be a spoiler, and you know, if you know a character will stab you in the back, it can take out the element of surprise. Would it still be blind? Yes. If it happens early on in the game, I would still consider it a blind run. Because, you know, even if important story bits are spoiled, you don't know what happens after, you don't know what happens before them. So that's why I still consider a game blind up to that point. So, you know, watching a Let's Play, but, you know, just a random episode of the Let's Play, I would still considering a run of the game later on, a blind run. Because you don't know what happens in before that, you don't know what happens after that. So in that regard, it would still be a blind Let's Play. Now, I'm gonna use Super Mario RPG as an example. It's a game I played more than half of the game. Now, when I do the game in my subscriber bingo Let's Play, it's a subscriber bingo Let's Play. When I actually start doing it, I will not put blind, I will not put semi-blind. It's, you know, pointless. I will tell you in the first episode that I play the game up to a certain point. When this certain point is reached, I will tell you that I have no idea what's going to happen afterwards. That, sure, I could go and call it blind up to that point, or I could call it semi-blind in the meantime, but I'm not going to. Because I know so much about the game. I know what's happened in before that. I know the previous bosses in the game, and it's, you know, it's so close to the end that there's really no point for me saying it's blind. I may mention in the episode where it begins that, oh, now it's blind, and I might have it in title. It really depends on the situation and how it will go. But for the most part, I don't know I don't remember everything in the game. I have a guess of what's going to happen. But that is what I consider a blind Let's Play. Now my question to you is yet again, what do you consider a blind Let's Play, or what do you think is a blind Let's Play? Do you considering a blind Let's Play if you have played a game from the series before, or if you played the game you're doing a blind run of before? Or are you a purist and think that no, I've played a game series before, it's not a blind run? Because I know the characters, I know exactly what's going to happen because I know the character. Let me know in the comment section below. Actually, I should do that because it's not a thumbs up. So yeah, let me know down below what you think. If a blind run should be a purist run, or if it should be just a game you haven't beaten, or just a game you haven't played before, or just, you know, tried out and felt to yourself, oh, I enjoy this game, I'm gonna do it blind. So again, let me know in the comment section below what you think a blind Let's Play is, or if you agree or disagree with me, let me know down below so we can get a discussion on this going. With that said, this has been LPGrodus. If you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed this video, consider becoming a frog yourself by subscribing, joining my beloved little frog community here. Give this video a good old like to share your thoughts, or spread the word of this video. Share it on Twitter, Facebook, and on YouTube in general, so that we can get a conversation about this, or a discussion. To inflict the conversation and discussion, you know, even make a video about your thoughts about this and post it down in the comment section. Just let me know what you thought down below. And with that said, this is LPGrodus saying thank you very much for watching. Stay froggy everyone, and I hope to see you in future videos. See you then.